What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This is Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before I get going into today's video, y'all know what to do. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and share the video, bro. If you come through and watch my video, be sure to hit that like button. Put your seatbelt on when you hop in my car. And also comment down below. I want to chop it up with y'all and talk boxing with you, but I can't do it unless you leave a comment. So be sure to comment down below so we can chop it up and talk boxing. And if you want to have me hop on a panel or you want to collaborate with me, reach out to me on my email address at knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. Again, that's knockoutboxing, the number 8, the number 6 at yahoo.com. But without further ado, let's get it popping and let's get into today's video. And today, we talking about Devin Haney, bro. We talking about Devin Haney. I woke up this morning, man, looking at the fight schedule for this weekend, and one of the questions I asked myself, what does Jorge Linares do for Devin Haney, bro? What does he do for Devin Haney, bro? And that's what I want to address, and that's what I want to talk about in this video. Now, for those of y'all that like the fight predictions, bro, I'm going to go ahead and get y'all the schedule. I'm going to do 4 fight predictions this weekend, man. We're trying to go 4-0. I'm doing it from 2 separate cards. The fight predictions I'm going to be doing, I'm doing the Nordine Obali versus Nonito Donaire fight. I'm going to do the Jason Quigley and Shane Mosley Jr. fight. I'm going to do the Martin Ward and the Zinga Fuzili fight because that's a championship fight for the super featherweight IBF title, a.k.a. the junior lightweight IBF title. Damn it, it's the 130-pound IBF title. Shit. Martin J. Ward and Zinga Fuzili. And then we're going to finish up the week by doing Devin Haney versus Jorge Linares, bro. So for those of y'all that are interested in the fight predictions, those are the 4 that we're doing this week, man. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, bro, let's talk about this, bro. What does Jorge Linares do for Devin Haney, bro? I find myself asking this because you got a lot of Devin Haney detractors, right? That'll tell you, you know, Devin Haney ain't fought nobody. That's the one. You know, he ain't fought nobody. He ain't done nothing. He's an email champ. He's this, he's that, right? And they all have points as it pertains to his resume. But see, you got certain people that haven't fought anyone, and it matters why you haven't fought anyone, bro. Like, if you out here seeking the smoke, and you want the smoke and you want to fight the best, but you can't get people in the ring, then I can't fault you for having a faulty resume, right? But if you established and you a pound-for-pound fighter and you can get fights and people want to get in the ring with you and you still ain't fought nobody, then I got questions as to whether or not you were ducking, bro. Devin Haney is still very young. He's like 22 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? Still very, very promising. And to me, he ain't fought people mainly because they won't get in the ring with him to this point in his career. You know, he's at that point where if a guy beats him, like let's say Vasily Lomachenko gets in the ring with Devin Haney, or would have gotten in the ring with Devin Haney and he beats him. First thing people would say to Vasily Lomachenko is Devin Haney was too young anyway, right? And then if Devin Haney beats Vasily Lomachenko, people are going to say, you lost to a kid. And so the risk-reward shit, bro, it just don't make sense for fighters to fight him in their mind from a business perspective, right? Now, die-hard boxing fans that really know this shit, that know how good Devin Haney is, anybody that beats Devin Haney right now, bro, at 22 years old, I don't give a damn. Anybody that would have beat him last year, bro, you get full credit from me if you beat Devin Haney. Full credit from me if you beat Devin Haney. But what does Jorge Linares do for Devin Haney? Because that's what we're attempting to answer, bro. This is what he does for him, bro. He puts, number 1, a viable name on his resume. You know? He puts a world champion on his resume. He gives us the opportunity because, yes, Jorge Linares is not the same Jorge Linares from 3, 4, 5 years ago. But his skills are still validated. You know? He still offers a high ring IQ. And he knows how to survive in there, bro. He has been knocked out a few times, like 5 times in his career. But he's been in there with the best. And that's to be respected. And so he's going to bring things out of Devin Haney, give Devin Haney different looks, and he's going to come there to try to win. He ain't just laying down. He ain't just holding it up. He's going to he ain't just gonna be holding Devin Haney. He's gonna be throwing in between his punches. We're gonna get to see how good of a counter puncher Devin Haney really is. We're gonna get to see how good defensively he really is. Is his feet really that fast? We're gonna get to see all of that shit against Jorge Linares, because Jorge Linares is gonna make Devin Haney do that. So that's the first thing. We get to really validate Devin Haney's skill set in this fight. The second thing that it does for Devin Haney, bro, is it gives him a chance, albeit Vasily Lomachenko knocked out Jorge Linares. Jorge Linares versus Vasily Lomachenko, if you was watching boxing back then, if you watch all the fights like I do, that was a highly competitive fight. That was a highly competitive fight. And yes, it was 3 years ago, but I remember, you know, vividly, I believe, memory serves me correctly, Jorge Linares knocked Lomachenko down in that fight. He knocked Lomachenko down in that fight and was boxing well against him. And this was the no-Maschenko era, right? This was Lomachenko from 3 years ago, much younger, much more spry. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was going down, bro. It was going down back then, bro. Like, Lomachenko was that dude, and Jorge Linares put up a good test against him. So, if we get any version of that, bro, it's a huge step-up fight for Devin the Dream Haney. And so, it offers him an opponent with somebody that he wants to fight. You know, it gives him a common opponent with Vasily Lomachenko, who we all know Devin Haney has wanted to fight for quite some time. They get that in common. And let's say Devin Haney beats him 12 rounds to 0. Let's say Devin Haney knocks him out and Jorge Linares can't even touch Devin Haney. You feel what I'm saying? Like, then we can be like, okay, bro, I know shit. It was 3 years ago when he fought fucking Vasily Lomachenko, but shit, I don't give a damn. You see what Devin Haney did to Jorge Linares? Shit, you don't age that much in 3 years. You don't go from being competitive against Vasily Lomachenko to not landing a punch. So it gives Devin Haney the opportunity to really showcase what he can do and beat him worse than somebody, you know, like Lomachenko beat him, and then people will be like, damn, okay, maybe we got it wrong. Maybe he really is the goods. I already believe he's the goods, but this will bring some detractors his way if they're objective. If you just a hater of Devin Haney and you going to detract regardless of what he do, then this fight ain't going to do shit for you. Because you're going to bring up Linares' age. You're going to bring up, you know, his resume and his 52 fights. You can always find shit, bro. But for the skill set of Linares, bro, and what he actually is in the ring right now, it's a good fight for Devin Haney. The third thing that it does for him, and I can't talk about this enough, bro. If you pay attention to everything like I do, then you would know that Bob Arum did an interview, right? That Bob Arum did an interview, and he said out of his own mouth, look, man, I want to see Devin Haney fight someone like a Jorge Linares to show what he has, to see if he really deserves a shot at Teofimo Lopez. Bob Arum said that shit, not me. Bob Arum said that shit, not Knockout Boxing, bro. Go look up the archives. Go to his interview. He said that shit recently, bro. Very recently. And so what fighting Jorge Linares does for Devin Haney is it gives him the ability to say, look, bro, he can come out in the public. Let's say he washes Jorge, beats his ass. He can say, look, bro, look, Teofimo, your promoter said, I need to fight somebody like Jorge Linares. I said, fuck fighting somebody like Jorge Linares. I'm going to fight him. He said, I fight him, beat him. That'll show I deserve a shot at you. I beat his ass. So what's popping? So what the hell is popping, bro? And so it helps him from a business perspective, bro. It helps him from a business perspective, too, because now he can use that as leverage. Now, we all know Bob be lying and be capping, but at the very least, the fans know that you out here moving, trying to get these fights, and the fans can be like, well, at least, you know, anybody with journalistic integrity or anybody on here with a channel that's talking that real shit, they gonna bring the shit up, because I know I'm gonna bring the shit up. I'm gonna bring the shit up wholeheartedly. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. He go out there and he beat Jorge Linares, and then he start calling out Teofimo Lopez. I'm looking directly at Bob Arum. Look, bro, you said you give him a shot. You said this is the type of opponent you wanted him to face. He faced that opponent. What's popping? Can we get a truly undisputed fight? Can we get the fight between Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez? That's what I want. That's what the fans want. What's popping, Bob Arum? Balls in your court. So at the very least, by him taking on this fight, by him taking on this challenge, by him fighting Jorge Linares, it puts the ball back in Bob Arum and Teofimo Lopez's court, bro. Now, you can't talk about my resume. I got a former multiple division world champion on there. I fought somebody that's fought the best, just like you fought somebody that's fought the best. So what's popping? Can we get it cracking, right? And so it helps him in a lot of ways. Like I said, the number one thing it does for Devin Haney, in my opinion, bro, it allows him to test and sharpen that skill set. To me, he's finally in there with somebody that's going to throw back. You know, it's not overly small, that he just don't have every single advantage over, bro. Jorge Linares is going to have a high ring or IQ. He's going to throw in between Devin Haney's punches, right? He's going to try to cut off the ring. He's going to be there to win, not just to get a paycheck. And so things like that are going to bring shit out of Devin Haney, because I think he's a great counterpuncher. But can he counterpunch with somebody against somebody with the skill of Jorge Linares? Think he's great defensively, but Jorge Linares throws combinations. Is Devin Haney great at blocking one shot and parrying one shot or shoulder rolling one shot? Or can he do that shit to 3, 4, 5 punch combinations? These are things we get to find out about Devin Haney. That's the first thing that I like about it. That's the number one thing that it does for him. The number two thing that it does for him, in my opinion, it gives him an opportunity to beat somebody worse than one of his contemporaries. And by contemporaries, I'm talking other top 5 lightweights, bro. Other top 5 lightweights. You got Teofimo Lopez, obviously. You got Devin Haney. You got Vasily Lomachenko. I believe Nakatani is right up in there. I believe Comey has reestablished himself in that top 5 to 6 people. Gervonta Davis when he's down there. People like that, bro. You get to get a common opponent with a Vasily Lomachenko, where you can say, look, Vasily, he knocked you down. He knocked your ass down, bro. And you stopped him late, but he knocked you down. That fight was highly competitive. I watched him. I watched his ass. Wasn't competitive. I either beat him 12 rounds to 0, 11 rounds to 1, 10 rounds to 2, or I knocked his ass out and he couldn't touch me the whole night. I'm smooth. I'm styling. I'm heading to the club right after the fight. I ain't even got to take a shower. He couldn't even make me bust a sweat. You feel me? That's the second thing that it does for him, as we said. And then last, bro, like we said, it gives him some sort of, you know, business negotiation, leveraging tactics to throw back at Bob Arum in Top Rank. Y'all said XYZ. I did XYZ. Now what's popping? So that's what I think it does for him, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. What does Jorge Linares do for Devin Haney? That's the question that we attempted to answer in this video. Gave y'all my answers. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, put your seatbelt on when you hop in my car. And, you know, if you want to have me hop on the panel or collaborate with me, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email. I appreciate everybody watching. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out here.